Welcome to the Geo Chronicle, a special edition investigating a revolutionary question: is the Earth moving beneath our feet? Inside, we cover a controversial scientist, the mystery of a swimming lizard, and the hidden mountains under the sea.
Meet Alfred Wegener, a weatherman and balloonist. In 1910, he noticed that the coastlines of continents, like Brazil and West Africa, fit together like a jigsaw puzzle. He coined the term Pangaea, Greek for whole Earth, which he believed was a supercontinent that existed 200 to 300 million years ago. Exhibit A, the impossible swim. Fossils of the freshwater reptile Mesosaurus are found in both South America and Africa. It's impossible for this small lizard to swim 3,000 miles across the salty Atlantic. The conclusion? The lands were once connected. Similarly, tropical ferns were found in Antarctica, suggesting that land had moved from a warmer location. Exhibit B, the torn newspaper. Wegener discovered that geological evidence, like matching rock types, ages, and layers, aligns perfectly across the Atlantic Ocean. He said, "It is just as if we were to refit the torn pieces of a newspaper and check whether the lines of print run smoothly across." The scientific community rejected Wegener's, quote, continental drift theory. They asked how? How could continents plow through the solid ocean floor like icebreakers? Geologists mocked him, concluding that he had the what continents move, but was missing the how, the force that drives them. In November 1930, Alfred Wegener died on the ice during an expedition. His theory was buried with him, as most scientists still scoffed at his hypothesis. Decades later, Navy commander and geologist Hess made a discovery. While commanding a ship during World War II, he left his sonar gear on and mapped the ocean floor. The sonar revealed a secret. The ocean floor is not flat, but full of canyons, trenches, and huge volcanic mountains called mid-ocean ridges. In 1962, Hess proposed the theory of seafloor spreading. Magma rises at the mid-ocean ridges, forming new crust that pushes old crust aside. Wegener was right that continents move, but they don't plow through the floor. They ride atop the moving ocean floor. The proof for seafloor spreading came from magnetic stripes. Earth's magnetic field flips every 200,000 years, and as magma cools, it records this magnetic direction. The magnetic pattern is symmetrical across the mid-ocean ridge, proving the rock is moving away from the ridge and the floor is growing. The grand unification, plate tectonics. The Earth's rigid outer surface, the lithosphere, is broken into rigid plates. These plates move 2 to 5 inches a year, about the speed your fingernails grow. A single plate can hold both ocean and continental crust. What drives the machine? Convection currents. Hot magma in the Earth's mantle rises, spreads out, and drags the plates above it. This force, similar to how water boils in a pot, is the engine Wegener couldn't find. When plates collide, 3 things can happen. The crash forms mountains, like the Himalayas. The dive causes subduction zones and volcanoes. The slide leads to major earthquakes, such as those along the San Andreas Fault. The map is never finished. In 50 million years, California may sail toward Alaska, the Mediterranean will close, and a new rift valley will split Africa. The continents will continue to move and change. A quick puzzle page review. Pangaea was the supercontinent. The lithosphere is the rigid outer shell. Sonar mapped the floor. And the mid-ocean ridge is where new crust is born. Hess lived long enough to see his theory accepted. Science is a relay race. Wegener carried the baton as far as he could, and Hess picked it up and crossed the finish line. The world is always changing, so keep questioning.